All right, we're going to learn the next 3 notes. Okay, we got note number 3, E, note number 4, F, and note number 5, G. And you got the fingering chart right next to them. The filled in circle tells you what push down. The empty circle means it's open or up. There's no finger. The hole is open. That's the way I like to think about it. Okay, so let's jump into the first one. E. The first one, letter E, is you got your thumb and your first finger only. Just those two. And it sounds like this. Play it with me. See if you can play with me. Listen to my sound. Try to match what it sounds like. Remember all of our different checkpoints. No cheek puffing. I got my strong chin. Pointed chin. It's like an arrow pointing down, right? And I got my cushion over my bottom teeth. I got my top teeth on top of the mouthpiece. I'm getting lots of anchoring. And I anchor to the top teeth, meaning I really push. I'm pushing that mouthpiece kind of against my top teeth. You want that for stability. It helps the mouthpiece stay in place. And then you grip the mouthpiece with your lips, right? You really wrap around, get that top lip pushing down. That's a great embouchure, okay? So that's note number 3, E. Let's talk about note number 4. What's it called? You can see right there, F. And when you get to note number 4, don't go like this. Right? You don't need to be waving at hello, Mom, right? You don't need to be waving at everybody. Just kind of lift the fingers and hover above, okay? I can actually feel some of the air coming out of some of those holes and touch my fingers. If my fingers are way up here, I wouldn't be able to feel that. So you want to feel that just a little bit, but you don't want to be so close that it... If I'm too close, then it sounds strange and warps the sound, okay? So that's the note F, thumb only. And if you're holding with your thumb down here, that's going to be quite a lot of pressure on that thumb. You're going to feel it, right? That's why holding like this is okay, kind of grip in the back, or holding up here. Excuse me. It's okay to grip up here because I'm getting that anchoring. And you know, squeaks happen. Sometimes they happen. You know, we want to get rid of them over time though. And then let's talk about the last note, G. Okay, this one, there's a couple things we got to talk about it. First and foremost, we call it open G because it's just all the fingers are up. But you'll notice I'm not putting my thumb somewhere. A lot of people, they get to this note and they want to put their thumb down here and hold the clarinet. That's not a good thing. That's a bad habit because then you're not going to have a quick thumb movement on and off that hole. I'm just balancing with my mouth and my thumb, right? Now, don't do that if you're a beginner because you might drop the instrument, okay? You got to kind of practice. But that's why it's important to just hover. You got to have that embouchure nice and set and have a firm grasp on this. The second thing I want to teach you on this note is you can have it where it's all open like this, but there's a second option. There's something we do on clarinet called venting. And sometimes when there's a lot of the fingers up, all these holes are open, and some of the air just escapes out, and it maybe doesn't sound quite as pure as some of the other notes. These are technically called throat tones because the air is kind of exiting out the throat of the clarinet. And so on some of those things, sometimes we do this thing called venting. And what you can do is, instead of all open, everything open, you can actually put your right fingers down. And I like to put them down right here. You can just do the 3. Sometimes I put my pinky down too, but just these 3 are okay. So if I do that, watch. it doesn't change the sound of the note that much. It actually makes it a little lower, a little flatter, and it might make it sound a little more mellow or a little nicer, a little less airy. So that's an option too. If you want to put those 3 fingers down on the note G, that's okay, and you can do that. So some people like to do that. Okay, so those are those 3 notes. I'll play them one after each other. Number 3, number 4, then number 5. Sorry, I'm pointing to the wrong way. Don't know where all these notes are. Okay, here's E. Play that with me. Thumb 1, E. Did you hear that little squeak at the end? I was kind of moving my tongue trying to find a good spot for the good sound. Let's try it again. You guys know I'm not the most amazing clarinet player on the planet. I hope you know that. You should go listen to professionals and imitate how they sound. Here's note 4, F. Just your thumb only. And then let's try note number 5, G, and I'm going to play it twice. First, just all open, and then the second time, I'm going to do my 3 fingers down on the right hand. Watch this, I'll do it with my fingers down. So practice those 3 notes. So awesome. Now you know 5 notes.